Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I freaking loved Captain Marvel.
I thought you would.
What the hell? I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all. I thought you would.
So right now I have Sharon making me diagonal toast because basically I have to have it because Nick Fury can't eat it. But yet Nick Fury ate it in Age of Ultron, which go figure. But anyway, I loved the movie completely. Like, this is the weirdest thing, okay? I was talking to my son earlier. You know, he's like, you got to see it. You got to see it. I'm like, I know. Dad, you got to see it, man. You got to see it. I'm like, all right. So I was like, screw it. I went. I took the bus down there, went to see it. Now, I got to tell you, and I said, you know, regardless of anything was said to me with spoilers, I even told my son, I tuned it out, going in there, not hating on it.
Spoiler free as possible when I was
right. When I went in there, I didn't hate on it before it started. I gave it a fair, objective thing. I didn't realize I was gonna friggin' love it.
Yep.
Now I'm watching it and I'm like, you know, all this stuff. Now here's the thing. This is the weirdest thing, but I don't take back anything I said because here's the thing. The movie's one thing, okay? Her actions outside of the movie are other, all right? So let's just get into the movie for a second, okay? I didn't have a problem with her performance at all. I thought it was perfect. I thought she was excellent. I thought her performance, her acting ability was excellent. There's a reason why she, you know, acts all like no emotions. That's because the bullshit Creed teachings, which, you know what, is bullshit because spoilers, at the end, he was having a fucking meltdown. Like, come on!
Yeah.
Come on! You know, and she just fucking blasted him. Like, because you know what? I'm not fighting shit your way. Screw you. I have the powers. I'm going to use it. Kiss my ass. Now, I really love that scene. I love the whole damn movie. I love the fact that in the beginning of the movie, they honored Stan Lee like that.
Yes, me too.
That he is Marvel.
Yes.
The whole thing. And I'm like, yes. Finally, they got it right.
Did you love how she encountered him?
Yes. And she looked at him and she smiled.
Did you notice the script he was reading on the
Yes, Mallrats. Kevin Smith. Yeah. That's great. So that's like a nice nod to him, too. But so I freaking love the movie. I love the music, the choices of the music selection. Now here's the thing. Again, this doesn't affect my rating in the movie, but the special effects with the making them look younger,
the aging,
was not as great as the special effects making them look younger in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
This was bullshit. Like I really thought like, oh, this special effects sucks. Right? I totally, like, you know, trying to look at him and trying to look at Coulson, they look like they were, like, fake. Even though, you know, they whatever. But I still love the movie. But I knew right away, like, and again, I was like, you know, the whole thing with Coulson being a Skrull. That was great.
I was about to ask you, did you see that?
I figured that out, but I loved it. But again, when I was talking to Joe thought I got spoiled with everything. And like I said, it's one thing we're talking about shit on here. Yeah. But I kind of tune it out. I'm able to tune it out, and I really didn't know majority of the movie. I really didn't. I didn't know the twist about the Skrull being good guys. I didn't know any of that shit. So I was completely surprised. You know, and the whole point of I thought it was completely different with the Crow being evil, whatever. But again, Ronan the Accuser is a fucking Kree. It's like common sense. You know, the guy there was from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's a fucking bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, right off the bat, you don't even need to know because the guy's a fucking bad guy. And they're talking, and it's like, so they're working for Rowan the Accuser. They're bad guys. In the comics, the Supreme Intelligence is fucking bad.
Yes.
Evil. So
they actually show an actual head opposed to whatever that person sees.
So it wasn't a thing. I knew all this. So, of course, I'm going to know that the Kree is, hey, what's up, Vaughn?
Hey, Vaughn.
What's up, Vaughn? How are you?
We're cursing Billy because
no. Well, no, I enjoyed it. I loved the movie. That's the weirdest shit. I absolutely have nothing. I have no problem with this movie. So in other words, here's the thing now. Her acting ability. What's up?
I was going to say, it's not, I mean, the movie itself is not bad. I mean.
Right. You saw it?
No.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I loved it, though. I loved the whole movie. But here's the thing. Like, so what I'm trying to, so I'm basically going point for point without, So here's the thing. Her performance was excellent. I loved that whole thing. And here's the thing, too. Maybe the reason I loved it so much, okay, overboard so much, excellent, is because it reminds me of someone that is all the way on the bottom, and bringing themselves up to the top. Like my books, that like I try to motivate and whatever. So like maybe this is the story I like, that like, she got screwed over by so many different things and people trying to control her and everything. And it's like, F it, I really, really love this movie. This is one of my favorites. This is like surprising shit for me because it boggles my mind. Now, again, I didn't have a problem with Goose at all. I love Goose.
Yeah, Goose was good.
I like that he swallowed. Here's the thing. The whole thing with his eye, you know what? That is better because here it is. You have a badass like Nick Fury. He loses his eye because something fucking stupid. It's fucking great. And he's telling everybody, yeah, like the whole story is like, yeah, man, he did something fucking heroic and shit.
Yeah.
I'm Nick Fury, mother effer, whatever. And he's going with it. But that's all bullshit because it's like.
That was cult something totally
different. Right. So I like that. I like that too. The first after credit scene, which blew my effing mind. Now, I mean, I don't want to. You gonna see it, Vaughn?
No, I'm seeing Us.
Okay, do you mind if I say what happens or no?
Go ahead. I'm not planning on seeing it.
See, the whole thing was the after credit scene with Captain America, Black Widow, Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, Bruce Banner. They're all like have the device of Nick Fury, and they're trying to magnify the signal because they saw that he sent the signal out. Then they're trying to help it along because they trust Nick Fury, they trust what he's doing. And they're like, well, just do it again, send it out again, whatever. And then Black Widow says something like, who's this person, whatever. Then they turn around, Captain Marvel's there. She's like, where's Fury? That shit was awesome.
And they do sort of explain why she's been gone for as long as she was, too.
Well, the whole thing is, there's no other, like, they don't have superheroes anywhere else. So she's basically going around, I guess, helping the Skrulls, helping this, fighting injustice.
Yeah.
Right, so the universe is huge, okay? She's been on for a long fucking time. You know what? I love it. And I don't think anybody knows, but the little girl in the movie is Captain Marvel in the comics. Yeah. Now, before her, like, here's the thing. She was Ms. Marvel in the comics, right? That girl that girl in the comics, she was Captain Marvel. She was African-American. Mm-hmm. She was Captain Marvel. She was the leader of the effing
for Dan.
Right in this movie because it's the 90s. She was the lead. She was the leader of the Avengers. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then because they wanted to push this initiative, they made her change her name to Photon or Plasma or Spectrum. They kept changing her names because they wanted to get something that worked, right? But she freaking was a big deal in the comics. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna have my diagonal toast. Nick Fury.
I love it.
Toast got the Marvel.
Thank you, Nick Fury.
Thank you, Nick Fury. He cannot eat diagonal toast.
When he said that,
because he said he can't eat diagonal toast. That's what he told me.
You notice after he said that, he gave her this like little raised eyebrow, like, yeah, I'm not really.
He does, because he ate it in Age of Ultron, I think. Somebody said that.
Yeah.
So it got me to move the diagonal toast. Right away. So what the hell was I saying? Oh, so in the comics, she was a big deal, and then she wasn't a big deal anymore. And they put Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, Ms. Marvel has, like the. Hold on a second. You guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, hold on a second.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, now Ms. Marvel, I guess, has the bands in the comics. It's completely different, whatever. But I friggin' love the movie. Absolutely adored it. I love the after credit scenes. There's nothing. There was one thing I think everybody thought I was going to get pissed about is that on the plane it said Carol Avenger Danvers, and it's like, why would you? You know, that's why they named it the Avengers, because of her. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, because the only thing I didn't like, there was one thing I didn't like, but it doesn't affect my ratings, that all of a sudden you forget Captain America. Like, he was searching for Captain America, I guess, for a while. Now all of a sudden he's not the first Avenger. Now all of a sudden he's not, you know, like they looked at Captain America and that's how they wanted to build people like him or do something like him and the Hulk and all that stuff. But the moment she's in the movie, it's like her. There was people before her, you know? And I think that's the point. But I don't know why they kind of pushed it away. But it doesn't affect me at all. I mean, I understand they're going to do that. But my thing with her, Brie Larson, compared to the movie, I think that she should have just shut up talking smack, because she ruined her movie in a way by pissing people off. This is why people made tons of videos against her, and then they went against the movie. But the movie's an excellent movie, but she just doesn't know when to shut up.
That's the thing.
Shut up, Brie Larson, about this crap. Shut up about diversity and this bullshit. I'm a white guy and I love this.
Promote the movie. Just promote the movie.
And how would you not know if I would like your movies because I'm a white guy? It's like, come on.
No, Jesus. This almost remind me of something else is doing, but I mean it's not.
See, the thing is, since she clarified that she just wants inclusive reviewers, right?
Well, she should have said that at first.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? This is the thing I do not understand. And I'm trying not to, I'm not like coming down on her hard, but who are you to decide who reviews your movies? Nobody decides who reviews your movies. Like, you're trying to make an initiative where you're getting different people to review your movies of different cultures. But isn't that the movie companies to decide having critics other than you? You're an actress. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't know who's on the other side of those words anyway.
But people have been in Hollywood for 40 years. They're trying to change the critics. It's never been done. Now all of a sudden she speaks, and it's like, oh, let's do that. I don't understand that. So I do have a problem with some things she says, and I also have a problem with the gloating shit, because she's doing a lot lately where I could take out Superman. I could take out. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean?
Really? You can take out Superman?
Like, right. Why are you like thinking like you could beat everybody all of a sudden? Now, the one good thing is Patty Jenkins from Wonder Woman. She said she's taking her whole. Everybody's going to see her. I'm taking Wonder Woman with me. I'm taking the whole crew. We're gonna go see your movie. DC. You know, well, that's her, not DC, but her. She's like, I'm taking the whole. I guess she took out the whole movie set people on her dime to the movies to see Carol Danvers. Which is nice. That's nice. Support women, support women, right? That was nice. You know, Chris Evans, who's done, says, excellent movie, whatever. God bless you. But that's not, when we said about the article about the Avengers being mad, I never said 100% of the Avengers being mad. I said that the people that are affected by her are mad. Like, that they said, of course, Elizabeth Olsen would be mad because she's the Scarlet Witch. She should have been pushed. Black Widow would be mad. You know? It's not going to be people that are not, like, Black Panther wouldn't be mad because he has his own friggin' movie. And he don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be Avengers that are directly not affected, you know? So that's the point, is that some people would be angry because here it is, you've been with the company for so many years, and now you're getting pushed to the side for her. And she should be more polite about that.
She need to humble herself.
Right, and that's the point that I'm trying to say, is humble yourself. Like, that's your word is the best. Because you're thinking, you know, so again, that's the sad thing, is that by her doing all that crap, it's going to knock the movie down.
Yeah.
You know, and the movie doesn't deserve to be knocked down. Now, I've seen people's reviews too, right? And I'm like, well, I don't agree with them at all, because I didn't have a problem with the special effect fight sequence. I don't have a problem with the gadgets. I don't have a problem with the aliens. In fact, you know what? I understand that yes, now you can never have a Skrull movie where they're evil because they ruined it with the Skrulls. I get that, which sucks. You can never, ever, ever have them as the villains ever, because you painted them as completely good aliens. Okay? Yes, now your Secret Invasion's out the window. Yes, now your thing is out the window. But you know what, though? It's a different universe. So, whatever.
Could also,
you know?
Somebody was talking about another cast, that they could also go with another route, that these could be totally two different Skrulls, and they could go with a...
I don't know. You can't make them evil now after that. You can't do it. Can't do it. So, you know, this is, again, and this is weird for me to say this, but this is one of my top Marvel films. I will see this again. It's so good. Like, I know you have your rating system, Scott.
Yeah.
But it's so good for me. I would definitely own it. I would definitely...
That's what I said. Yeah.
I'd probably see it again. I probably would pay full price to see it. Now, and now you're going to get technical. I'm going to compare it to other movies. Well, you know, I'm not going to compare it to, like, Infinity War and all that stuff. It's on its own, just like Black Panther's on its own. So it is one of my top Marvel films. I loved it. And I have nothing wrong with it. They didn't really throw the shit they didn't really throw the women bullshit thing in there, like whatever. I didn't see any of that garbage. I enjoyed it completely. You know, but you have to separate Brie Larson and her personal shit, because that's not in there. That's not in the movie. Okay? No. That shit's out there, but it's not in there.
Yeah.
All right?
Well,
so that's the point. Yeah. And as long as you don't put that in the movie and ruin it, it's fine. You know? So, you know, that's it. I mean, you know, we're going to still cover her. We're going to still cover Captain Marvel. Now, if you think what my prediction is going to be with the movie, I keep having messages. Right now it's what, 153 million domestically?
Yeah.
I think it will reach 300 million domestically this weekend coming up.
I do want to make a slight prediction.
Yeah.
Us is coming out February the 22nd. Not February, sorry. March 22nd. I think it will be knocked down because of that. Because
I think so too.
Yeah.
This movie has a whole. I've been following us since when they by South and Southwest. This movie has a whole lot of hype going on to it. I mean, from what I saw, this is a well-made horror movie.
Yes.
So,
right.
I mean, it's probably gonna knock it. So
I agree.
I am personally excited, not to take any shine off of Captain Marvel, but I am personally rooting for us, because that movie, from what I saw, is really, really, really good. To say that it's Jordan Peele and his record, and say he might have, I even go to say that us might make it to the Oscars alone.
I hope so.
It's an Oscar. It's tracking to Oscar.
Yeah,
that's how.
I already said too that Us is going to defeat Captain Marvel, but before you can see Captain Marvel. But the thing is, if she could get at least 300 million domestically, and then she still makes the money overseas, I honestly think she might. People, it's very hard. People send me messages while I'm trying to do the cast here. Okay. All right, JoJo, I'll call you when I'm done. My son. Let's see. So it's 153. I think as the week goes on, before the weekend, it will reach 200 and 200. Let's say, right? I think it will cross 300 domestically. It may be higher than that, but right now, as I see it, the most I see it right now reaching 300 million domestically. As far as God, man, everybody, you too, Jacob. All right, I can't do a cast with distraction, so we're gonna get off here for now. But I think as long as she can get a strong domestic thing.
Yeah.
Now, Captive State, I don't know about that, because again, Joe was telling me it looks good, I didn't really pay attention to that. I don't think it will defeat Captain Marvel.
Captain State's not going to beat Captain Marvel. I'm sorry.
For now, is probably the most chance of beating Captain Marvel right now.
If she could get another like a 40 million week or something weekend, plus whatever's going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
That will add to it.
Weekend. Yeah.
So then so let's really be thorough here. All right, let me see. So 153, not counting today, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Today, 7 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you're gonna have 160, right? 160. Let's see, 70. So she'll probably have well over 225 domestically by Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. And even if she's not number one, she can cross. She could stay number 2 for a while.
Yeah, two's not gonna.
You know what I'm saying?
Two's not going to hurt the movie. It's only if it drops to 3. I mean, drop to 3 to 4. That's when you're.
So my original prediction of 567 worldwide. I definitely see. I say the least would be 775 worldwide.
Yeah.
I would say 775 worldwide. That's the least. Least. Do I think it's going to be $1 billion? I'm not sure.
No,
I'm not sure.
I don't see $1 billion.
Well, I don't know. See, I don't know though. It might.
I mean, it
really might. It could.
I mean, it depends. As long as she can keep her mouth shut, then we'll be fine.
I think it could. If she just doesn't go crazy.
Yeah.
Just ride the wave and just let's go.
Let's not do agenda seeking stuff for now. Let's just go. Let's go silent for a while. I mean, she has every right to do what she has to do, but just don't do it at the detriment of your own movie. That's the thing.
Right.
Just be quiet. Yes. Just let it ride. Do what you have to do. Promote the movie only. Do not say anything that is harmful to the movie. You already at opening weekend, so you just got a good month to just not say anything.
Think of what happened with Jim Carrey when he made his little comments about
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I'm really worried about
that heavily did.
But another thing too, though, I you know what? With the thing back and forth with Billy, I'm sorry, but my opinion does not change on the stuff outside the movie. Yeah. That's completely the same. So this is the weirdest thing because she's playing a character in the movie. She's an actress. Yeah. She wooed me. She did great. She sold it. It wasn't all that SJW shit wasn't really in there. You know what I'm saying? She did great job. She did her job. Yeah. Okay. The movie was great, excellent. She did her job. But outside, don't be the mouthpiece for the MCU. Yeah. Don't talk for these women. Don't talk for, because they don't really like that either.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let Scarlett Johansson talk for Scarlett Johansson.
Exactly.
And all the other females. And also, honestly, if there's an Avengers female movie, the Black Widow is the leader.
She's the leader, yes.
I'm sorry. You cannot put her in there. No. And that's the one thing I don't agree with. I don't see her as the reason he made her.
She doesn't have leader potential.
No, but I don't see her as the reason they got the Avengers together. Yeah. I don't agree with that at all. Because the thing is, Captain America, they were looking for him. And then that was the whole point of all the Avengers movies. They wanted to see people like him. Yep. Like him. With the Tesseract back then. Like the whole thing then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and that was the weirdest thing, seeing the Tesseract in this movie, that he had it. You would envision that he got it from, when Captain America was frozen, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Somebody else pointed it out.
Right. But you know what? I'll let that slide, okay? But don't make it that she is the reason, because it isn't that way. And I know that is an agenda issue, that they're trying to push her as the reason Avengers together. That's not.
And also, can I just clarify this? I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really say on the movie aspect. But there's been interviews where somebody just came out. I think one of the actors on the movie came out and said that the reason why there was backlash because people don't like her, Captain Marvel, being a woman. And I call bullshit. It's not.
That is
it's
bullshit.
Not even about sexism. Yeah. It's not that. It's in the same thing with Doctor Who. It wasn't about these people being a female counterpart.
Yeah.
It was about the the non-humbling stuff they have said towards a fandom or towards an agenda.
Like Jodie Whittaker saying that James Bond should be a female.
Exactly.
And that this should be, and they should have, it's like ridiculous now. It's
ridiculous. They had a War of the Flies movie based with women, which even women came out and said, no.
Stick with your character and stick with your thing and stop trying to change the world.
Yeah, it wasn't, nobody is saying that. I'm fine with her being a woman. I'm a woman. I'm happy that we have women characters. But the thing is that you have to be tactful when you talk about these issues, because every goddamn person out there is triggered these days.
God, yes.
And if you can't speak it intelligently, you need to shut up.
Yes.
Because it's only hurting your brand. And that's the problem that many of people who was against this was having. And I'm not going to say anything about how they doing it now. Anybody who talks against this movie is being put on the back burner from the algorithms. But you know what? It's not going to silence people, because this person did a lot of damage. Do not single out race. We need to stop fucking singling out race for everything. You know, just because I'm not finished. It's a whole like.
I don't want to stop picking.
Yeah.
But
I'm not going to go into it.
We all know she's not responsible for the Avengers.
No.
That's just that's a shoe-in bullshit. Captain America, it's a paradox, because they were looking for Captain America when he was frozen and blah, blah, blah. They tried to make it off of him. Everybody, remember how they said everybody wanted to be like the super soldier? They did things like for the Hulk and different things because of the super soldier. And then they say how Thor was an alien and that changed everything. They retconned it with Captain Marvel. They did, because according to that, Captain Marvel didn't exist and Thor was the first alien to come there. You understand? So we know this, you know, but don't go overboard trying to make it that she is the one, because that is when you fall on your face. And the fans are smart, though. Yeah. Fans remember Captain America. They remember Thor. They remember Coulson saying, and Nick Fury saying a million times, that because of you, Thor, this is why we had to be prepared. So unless somebody got brainwashed or something, where's this fit in with Captain Marvel? You know what I'm saying? So it's inconsistent.
But do you think if she does extremely well, they're gonna try to pull some crap like that still?
Yeah. But they already are. In the movie, they already are saying that flat out the Avengers are made because of her. There's a scene in there, flat out, which is not true, because they already contradicted it with the other movie.
Yeah, they did.
So, I mean, obviously the person making the movie or writing the movie didn't pay attention to the other movies. Also because, you know, he eats diagonal toast. But, you know, all right. I'm not going to stop picking now on Captain Marvel. We're going to get out of here before things change. I did read your comments. And I know that Chris said the memorial for the Everything Show.
Yeah.
Like, so what is the memorial for the Everything Show? The Everything Show, listen, one movie. Captain Marvel does not have the power to end the Everything Show. One movie out of thousands of movies to review, Chris, one movie cannot bury the Everything Show.
I think Chris is in disbelief over this,
I know.
revelation.
Right. One movie cannot bury me or the Everything Show, so don't worry. It's just one movie. We covered thousands. You know that, Chris. So the Everything Show will not die. Just like the real Hoovians won't die either. But, yeah, no, I'm not being replaced. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, Vaughn's
I'll be replaced by a Skrull. Right. I'm eating diagonal toast, so I don't know. No. All right. We're out. I got to talk to my kids. Take care. Bye for now.